Welcome, Aries. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I'm getting ready to do your December 2021 reading. I am working on readings in the next few days regarding the 5-month transit of Venus in Capricorn, conjuncting Pluto 3 times. We're very close to that the first conjunction right now. And I look forward to bringing that to you through early March. This conjunction will be, this transit will be occurring. I also am asking if you find usefulness or enjoyment in these readings to please like them so that I can share them with others and know that this content is of value to you. So I thank you in advance for that. It helps me grow and more people to see my content. So let's get started, Aries. I'm going to pull the bottom of the deck of the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot rather than the Shulton. The Sun card. The Sun card, Aries, is showing your willingness and desire to pursue your own happiness at this time. Your joy that you are connecting with is an opportunity to revisit some family of origin, event, or relationship or formative years connection that in which your natural talents and abilities emerged very organically. So this is you finding joy once again in some part of your innocent and formative self. Some part of your authentic self has become more meaningful and pleasurable to you at this time. And as you gain this enlightenment, so you enlighten others through your pleasure and joy, and lighten your load and the load of those that you are involved with, those around you. So becoming as the sun in this card. The first house is the Two of Jades or Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles shows you trying to catch up, I'm sensing, with this new sense of joy and pleasure, trying to learn new skills rapidly, opening up to new ideas, new potentials, and new ways of moving forward as you are juggling your past and your potential future with yourself in the present as the fulcrum. So the Two of Jades shows you really learning to intuiting and grasping a lot of new information and new possibilities as you learn and move in a new direction that is less familiar to you. In the second house, we again have a Two of Swords, and this is the second two, so you are in a position of reaching out into new arenas, unfamiliar. And the Two of Swords shows you gaining that information, new information that is going to be, you want to implement in terms of your financial, personal, practical, material resources, new ideas and ways to move forward to build that wealth, that security, that protection, to establish yourself. There are new arenas here, and the information you're gaining is based on what you know so far. However, the blindfolds in this card indicate to me that the potential, the false opposition that sits before you as the crossroads is only a small fraction of the possibilities available to you. So removing those that blindfold will in fact open up that the information that you are currently receiving is not adequate. You need more information. There are many more possibilities that you are now able to intuit as in your quest to move forward. The third house is how we're communicating. And this Five of Cups indicates quite a focus on the past. And I'm actually in understanding that the sun here is indicating a breakthrough for you from this juggling back and forth with the past. And in this particular case, you are communicating a lot of grief, a sense of loss, perhaps some regret over a relationship that did not meet its potential in the past, an event, an opportunity that you never fully engaged with or unsuccessfully did so. This is viewed by you as a failure when you're actually being given an opportunity to recognize that what remains for you is all that you need. These two cups represent the essential engagement, alignment with yourself and your higher self that is empowering you to move forward in gratitude for what remains. So as we shift our focus from this past, we gain the lessons and the gratitude for where we've come, how we've advanced, how we've grown through this suffering. In the fourth house, you have the Ace of Swords, which is bearing on a new and unexpected news that is inspiring you to move in a different direction. You have gotten some information that is challenging your experience of the past. And as you move forward, you are understanding that this pursuit of the truth, as you now understand it, is helping you to cut away those energies, those relationships or events that are no longer helping you to move forward, no longer a benefit to you. This is a major inspiration. This is actually a victory. And I am now understanding the sun to be about this enlightenment, about this breakthrough that has come to suddenly intervene in your experience of your life at this time. In the fifth house, we have the Eight of Cups. And this is showing you to be moving away from something that you've invested a lot of energy and time into. You've committed to a creative process with other people, to work that was playful, to a circle of friends that used to, that helped you transmit your work into play and your play into work. This can be the social circle that surrounded your job or your work, and you have outgrown this circle. You have outgrown these experiences of joy, of pleasure, of endeavor in a way that is now motivating you to move to a new source of meaning for your life. You are growing and advancing, and this breakthrough that you have experienced is actually helping you to understand that you are in a place, you are preparing to move on, to move forward to a new level of meaning in your life. The sixth house, you have the Three of Swords, and this is helping you to understand the nature of your desire to move forward and a move away from this familiar circle of support. The Three of Swords is showing your desire to understand failures in the past. And I actually linked the Five of Cups very much with this. So the three cups that are spilt are the three experiences of pain, heartbreak, or suffering that you are now pursuing an understanding of. You are looking at your responsibility in these failures, in these disappointments, so that you can understand the thoughts that led to this undesired outcome. The seventh house is the Four of Staffs, and this is the beautiful card of freedom, of a spiritual foundation of growth that you've established for yourself. This is the welcoming celebration of home, whatever home means for you. And this is also you being beckoned through this intervention of the sun. This new information, this new truth that you've gained is welcoming you into this new spiritual home, this new home that supports your growth, the foundation for your growth moving forward. This is the famous 1111 card. So this may be a home, a literal home, a marriage, a celebration, or a union, an establishment of a loving community that will nurture you and support your further development. The eighth house has the Seven of Cups. And this is definitely showing your sharing of resources with others, with significant others, has opened up and mushroomed into an awareness of infinite possibilities. All of these possibilities are fruitful and wonderful, as distracting as they may be. So you have a number of cups here. And this is showing that the possibilities available to your team, your partnership, as you share resources, you build resources, can be a distraction, can mask the correct direction for you in moving forward. And you're already moving in that new direction. The ninth house is where you are expanding spiritually, culturally, how you're growing into the entire global community. The Four of Pentacles indicates that you have established your material foundation. You are strong. You are guarded, however. You have worked hard and earned the foundation that you now stand on, and there may be some resistance to completely opening up, to sharing those resources as you've worked hard for them. You're still resonating from a past in which you've perceived loss and suffering. And so the Four of Pentacles shows you trying to protect yourself from further loss and further heartache, building up your wall of material comforts or safety as a way of being safe. This also shows you building foundations in communities that are not familiar to you, building and establishing business opportunities, contacts, markets, audiences far afield, and broadening your cultural reach in whatever area you're working in. The 10th house is how others see you. Your social vision right now is one of joy, emotional support, and being supported. And this is a beautiful card, because I see you in a somewhat open and vulnerable place. And as you have exposed your truth, as you have received this divine inspiration that is putting you more deeply aligned with your truth, you are recognizing the support that exists for you. Even as you move away from this familiar circle of friends or community, you are celebrating the support that you receive, as well as the support that is created in this empathetic circle. And this is a cause for celebration. So I see you not just leaving a circle support, but expanding your circle of support in new ways, and as part of a larger collective or team effort that you're involved in. The 11th house has the Death card in it. And I see this as incredibly fortuitous, as the Death card indicates our acceptance of the past. Cannot move forward into the future until we've accepted the experience of the past. We've let go of the struggle, let go of our disappointments, our unfulfilled expectations, and accepted the past as the necessary events and relationships that helped us to grow to where we are now, that have moved us on the path to improving and opening up to a new reality. This is a beautiful card of transmutation as well as transformation. So you've let go of a state of childhood, perhaps, of immaturity, of disappointment, and moving into a greater opportunity and acceptance of your responsibility in creating the reality that you desire. In the 12th house, we have the Universe card, and this is the World card in other decks. The universe is indicating that you have completed a cycle of achievement, that you have reached the pinnacle of success, and that you are now at a portal that is moving you onto a new path, a totally new project or adventure. You've learned all you can from where you're at, and I'm seeing this as well in your associations, your relationships, your circle or community of support, and you're ready to move on to a new adventure, taking all the things that you've learned with you. So this is a beautiful card of accomplishment, achievement, as well as completion, and a grand opportunity to move forward to another achievement. If you're liking this video, if you've enjoyed the content so far, please like this video so that I may share it with others as I pull an oracle, crystal oracle for you, Aries, for the month of December, the closing of this year. And I have pulled this card, and it is a moonstone. The key word is cycles. I'm in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. I'm going to leave it right here, Aries. Again, I'm Regina from Pacific Tarot. I thank you for your presence, again, for all of your support, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your comments. I'm humbled, and until next time, Namaste.